Alrighty, I'm shooting an early grow log because we're going away. So we're gonna start at the front gate as usual. The elephant ears are doing great. This arch is something else, but we'll get there. Hello. So these are the sunflowers. They seem to be slowing down, but I do think they'll bloom. This is the japonica striped corn. The potatoes have mostly flopped over and are starting to die back, it seems. So I'm excited to dig those in a couple of weeks. The Morning Glory archway is insanity. These potatoes are looking less like they're starting to die back, but they are also still numerous and belligerent. This is the sweet corn. We have some peppers and squash over here. They're struggling a bit. There's a couple of peppers right there. This is the second Morning Glory archway. No flowers on this guy, or few flowers. I fed them to help them bloom. It doesn't seem to make much of a difference. I also fed those guys. Not sure what the deal is here. Here is the butternut squash taking its time. Cosmos, still no blooms. More giant cosmos, still no blooms. Oh, we forgot to look at the loofah. So this is my loofah. That one there. And then there's two more. Here's number 2. We still have the wasps babysitting. And now we have not one, but 2 pollinated females. So my hope is that at the very least I will get 2 sponges at the end of the year. There are tomatoes here. They are very large. I've gone in and gotten some other poles. I have to put 2 more in this bed. As you can see, this guy has far outgrown his perch. We haven't got any ripened fruit yet. I'm just hanging out chilling. Most of them have fruit on them. Here is the cucamelon, which is rapidly being absorbed by Morning Glories. I would probably keep these somewhere else in the future. More tomatoes over here. We have more tomatoes on the fasciated blooms of the Sartwell A's, but it is, I don't have much hope for getting anything out of this plant. The Black Beauty, however, starting to produce getting little purpley tomatoes all over the place. Here's another one back there. The Pennsylvania Kindis has a pretty monster baby on it. The bean still. Update on the bee bombs. They are huge. Look at this zinnia. It's almost as tall as me. This is the honeycomb hybrid, starting to put out full hands of tomatoes. Here's a double hand of tomatoes. And then over here we have the multicolored cherry, also starting to put off full hands. So we have this cherry and this cherry. This is the yellow cherry, kind of leaning into each other. I don't actually see. Oh, yep, there's a hand starting on the yellow cherry. These are my friend's tomatoes. They have a lot of fruit. The plants are in disarray for sure, but the tomatoes don't seem to mind. Look at that. These plants have had minimal trimming, minimal tying, and minimal maintenance at all. Here's the spaghetti squash. Gonna do a little trainy train here. Here we go. My African sunset thunbergia has now 4 blooms. These are not one-day flowers. Every day there's more, and they seem to be pretty hardy and they last a little while, so I'm happy about that. My triple crop tomato has a couple of fruit. As you know, the zucchini squash has 7 fruits on it. Dun, dun, dun. We know what they are. Unfortunately, I'm going away for a week, so there's nothing I can do about them right now. Hopefully we still have a zucchini plant when we get back. What is this? Yeah, I'm seeing lots of eggs. There's eggs there. Crap. There's another zucchini bug in there. Frig. There's not a whole lot I can do about this because we're leaving in like 2 hours. Well, wish me luck. Wish him luck. The ceiling of the boho is starting to look pretty inspiring. I may yet get my coverage in the next month, but we'll see. Yep, that's not good. Crap. I might just do a little googly google and a spritzy spritz with some neem oil and Captain Jack's before we go. Anyway, Painted Lady has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 23, 4, 24 tomatoes on this guy. And they all look healthy. There's my backup Painted Ladies, my horseradish, another bee balm, just super explodey. These are the cucumbers. The lemon cucumber is crazy. It's doing really well, but the other ones are not. I started taking out my brassicas. So we're going to be creating some space in there when I come home. The ground cherries are super, super huge. Oh, what do we got here? It's my favorite part of checking the garden is coming out to find new ground cherries. Oh no! So there he is, and yum. Oh man, they're amazing. Oh! I can't believe how sweet and delicious they are. This here, I believe, is a Mr. Stripey. It's the only tomato that I planted and grew in the winter that is missing. I'm fairly certain that the Mystery Tom is the Mr. Stripey. Which also has fruit on it, which makes me super happy because I love Mr. Stripey. The currant tomatoes are super tiny but numerous. I have to trim this way back. It's all the way to the front over there. This is the Kokona tomato. I don't know if you can see this, but there is fuzz on these tomatoes. They are a furry variety. They're a yellow tomato and they have excellent keepability. They keep for a long time. This is another Pennsylvania Kindis, which also has some fruit. Has a fruit. Herb bed is slowly being taken over by morning glories. I'll probably put a fence or something along the back of this next year. My basils are flowering. This year I'm going to dry my herbs in pizza boxes. And just poke a little bit of holes and keep them stacked up and let them do their thing. This place is loaded with bees. Bees. The lettuces got away from me. Unfortunately, I think they'll be bolted before I get home, but we'll do what we can. Some great zucchini going in here. Aw, we had a new bloom on the Japanese chocolate. Some peppers here. And some peppers there. It's really hard to see in the sun. Some more tomatoes in here. As you can see, we still have the infestation of Colorado beetles. So I will have to reapply the neem oil. Some tomatoes on these plants. These are disease-resistant ones we use to test this bed. I do not believe the bed has disease. Empty bed that floods. Starting to remove some brassicas here. There's a cabbage moth getting ready to eat my cabbages. I'll leave babies to eat my cabbages. Beautiful rowdy red zinnias. Some nice zinnias over here too. The dill is super tall and starting to flower, so I'm going to pull him for drying soon. Same with the bronze fennel. You can't even tell what it is or where it is, but this is fennel, I promise. I had planted some Swiss chard in here, but it was quickly overshadowed, so this is all that remains. This is my inverted pepper, and it has a little pepper on it. This guy needs some water pretty bad, but he also has some peppers on him. So yeah, I just wanted to blast off a quick grow log before we left, so I have something to compare it to when we come home and everything's destroyed. So here we are. Peas out.